What up, what up? Tom T here with another episode of Comics and Cards Together at Last. Today we are going to look at a couple of comics and then we're going to open up this pack of 2019 Bowman Holiday. Hobby exclusive, was free pack giveaways with every $20 I spent at the hobby shop, I think. Still have a few of these left. So 2019 hobby exclusive. It says Topps Holiday Trading Cards. Actually, Bowman Holiday Trading Cards. Much rarer. But first, we will go over a couple comics here. First comic out of my collection that I'm going to show today is this 10-cent issue of Superman Vol.1 number 142. This is just when 1961, January 61 release. Right when they were thinking about raising in the comics to 12 cents. I think the issues after this said still 10 cents, but by episode 150 they were 12 cents. That's what they were going through back then. But this is a 10-cent cover issue still. Has 3 stories in it. The cover story is the Flame Dragon from Krypton. What happens is a dragon comes from Krypton to the planet Earth. And you can see the scene here, which is one of the pivotal scenes. The dragon burns off Clark Kent's clothes, showing Superman underneath, and he has to come up with some neat stories to kind of cover up what happened there. 2 other stories in this book. One of the second story is Superman meets Al Capone. Imagine that. Perry White asks Clark Kent to get Superman to travel back in time to help them write a story back in the dinosaur days. Superman goes back to dinosaur days and happens to be some kryptonite back there. Kind of messes up his time travel ability. And so on his way back to the future where he came from, he winds up in 1920 to let the kryptonite wear off so he can do what he's supposed to do. While he's in 1920, who's he attacked by? Al Capone, of course. Some hijinks happen there, and we'll see what happens if you read the comic. Third story in this comic is Lois Lane's Secret Helper. What happens in that comic is Krypto and Supergirl join up to secretly patrol Metropolis while Superman is away. And they find Lois Lane kind of distraught because she knows that Superman is never going to commit to her, so they kind of try to make things happen there. Anyway, that's an interesting comic. But 3 stories in one. Back in those days with these Superman comics. The second comic we're going to go over is Aquaman number 3, released in June of 1962, the Aquaman from Atlantis. Nice old version of this Aquaman comic 3, early issue in the series. Aquaman was obviously in comics before that, but this was comic number 3 of his own comic under DC Comics. Interestingly enough, when I pulled these comics out, I didn't know it till I started researching it, but there's also time travel involved in this. What happens is Aquaman gets a device, forces him back 25,000 or 2,500 years into Greek days, and they mistake him for Poseidon, and so he's got some things to happen there to try to get out of that jam. A couple nice, interesting issues. This one's not in too bad a shape, actually. Pretty nice comic. It's neat looking at the backs of these comics sometimes. 150 Civil War soldiers for $1.49. Pretty interesting little ads you used to see in these comics. There's your little coupon that you got to clip out. Complete armies, the blues and the grays. Up to 4 inches. Some of the pieces, I would imagine that's some of the artillery pieces, not the people. But these are the little plastic soldiers that we used to see, and you could still see today in the stores. But that's for the 2 comics. Kind of interesting stuff. Little quick episode today. But what we're going to do now is open up this hobby exclusive. If we can get it to focus. I have trouble with the shiny picks sometimes. Getting them to focus. Hobby exclusive Topps Holiday Trading Cards. They're actually Bowman Holiday, and it says right on there 3 Bowman cards. And I said that I got these packs for free, quote unquote, when I spent for every $20 I spent. Well, I got a pretty good stack of these that I had picked up. But we'll see what we get out of this. It'll be a quick little card video today. Let's see what we can get out of here. We got a Taylor Trammell for San Diego is our first card. Like I said, Bowman, but it does say Topps Holiday 2019 up in the corner. Let's see our second card, a nice Michael Chavez rookie. Bowman Holiday 2019. Nice little card there. Michael Chavez for Boston. And there's a nice one. Pull nice Eloy Jimenez rookie card. 2019 Bowman Holiday. And then everyone comes with one of these little cards here. So I'll sleeve these two cards up. Nice little additions. Eloy and a Chavez. That'll be the end of today's episode. Nice quick one. Be sure to look out for more episodes of Comics and Cards Together at Last. Everybody take care.